When it comes to cryptocurrency, a lot of times we talk about Bitcoin, but the U.S. Senate passed legislation this week aimed at regulating a type of cryptocurrency known as stablecoins, and that's getting a lot of attention for those who are looking for a clear regulatory roadmap. For some more context on how stablecoins could impact not just the world of crypto, but commerce in general, let's bring in Jillian Friedman, who is Chief Operating Officer at Symbiotic, a universal staking protocol. Jillian, great to have you with us. And I know that, a Senate thumbs up is just part of the process. I think Congress still has to take a look at this and make a decision as well. But why have people that are tied to stablecoins been so hungry to get some more clarity on what the rules of the road are here?
Sure, and thanks for having me. People want clarity in terms of the rules of the road because stablecoins really represent like one of the first major use cases of blockchain technology outside of just the more of the crypto sphere. So we're seeing stablecoins being used as a means of payment and part of like the global financial plumbing, well outside of the crypto world or crypto trading. It's really being used because it's a really efficient way to send money, regardless of what the underlying technology is. So people are really excited about the potential, and up until relatively recently, it hasn't been clear how they can actually build with it and what's allowed and what's not allowed.
And for those who are maybe less familiar with the role that stable coins play, I talked about people seem to know a lot about Bitcoin at this point, but quite literally that stabilizing factor, like what is the value of having something that is steady eddy and maybe has sort of more of the characteristics of like the US dollar or a traditional currency?
Sure. So a stablecoin, like you mentioned, is a digital asset representation of a fiat currency. And so there's different types of stablecoins, but the ones that are really under review in this regulatory framework that's likely to be passed in the next couple of months are ones where you have a digital representation backed one-to-one or pegged to a dollar, whether it's a US dollar or another currency sitting in a financial institution in an account somewhere.
And we should point out as well, we're hearing a lot from different companies, whether it's in the US, whether it's here in Canada, Shopify, that are looking increasingly at how stable coins can help them in their business. And I think, whether you're interested in crypto or not, there's actually a big question about what this means for other payments facilitators or providers. Visa and MasterCard have been sort of caught up in the headlines. Is this competition for them as well? So depending on where we go from here, stablecoins could play a larger role in, quite simply, the world of commerce, I would imagine.
Like totally. So I currently operate a business, and I've operated a business with running our finances almost entirely with stable coins on chain. And that doesn't mean that we're trading with Bitcoin. It means that when we pay suppliers, we're sending payments, not through wires, but in a manner that's as easy as it is to send an email. And I can't tell you how refreshing that is compared to operating a business using legacy financial tools and all of the friction that's required when you want to just do like regular business commerce and business banking, like the difference is really huge when you go from legacy banking to banking using technology like stable coins. And it just feels like more appropriate for the digital age that we're in. Like it's so easy to send information and data through whatever text message or email. Like it should be that easy to send money. And like that is what stable coins unlock. And that's why I think that's what the US administration and leadership has picked up on, that this is a massive innovation opportunity. And it would be really great to see that kind of acknowledgement and encouragement at the Canadian federal level as well.